Hey guys, welcome back to my Let's Play of Knee Deep. And uh, it was a it, it was a journey getting part one up. Even though it's probably not gonna seem like it, and it's going. This part's gonna go up a few days later, but it was a journey getting here. It's been on this screen for quite a while. But let's get started. We are back with Romana. Yeah, I'm gonna say Romana. I'm just, I thought I clicked back into the game, but apparently I did not.
After talking to his friends, something just didn't sit right about the official story.
I mean, the fact that everybody's saying different things is a pretty big sign that somebody's lying.
Wow, Mom, I was just thinking about you.
Saw your post about Ted Kurt's girlfriend. So sad. It's such a shock.
I forgot what the fuck I put. Like I said, what did I thought that I didn't do it on his girlfriend because
Yeah, pretty bleak.
You never call.
Only so many hours in a day.
Come home soon.
I'm happier far away from La La Land.
is your mom in Hollywood?
$50 a night, no pets, especially ferrets.
What did the spirits do?
What's your beef against sleek rodents?
They're stinky, psychotic little fur monkeys, and they hide inside socks.
How qualified are you to diagnose a rodent psychosis?
What do you want?
I'm a blogger with fan rage. Maybe you've read my stuff? Phaedra? Anyway, hoping to look inside Tad Kern's room.
Yeah? Well, it's sealed off. You got as much chance as I do of visiting Taylor Swift's dressing room tonight.
That's creepy, old guy.
Stick to women your own age, Gramps.
I'm old, little girl, ain't dead.
Did I mention I'm with fan rage, Mr. Silhouette?
I know who you are. My daughter reads your blarg thingy. Ain't like you cure cancer.
Blarg. Okay.
Can't we work a deal for me to see the room? I won't touch anything.
She's literally gonna touch everything.
Not on your life. You're visiting. I live here.
Fine. Notice anything during Kern's stay here?
Well, I saw Kern and his little girlfriend arguing. I gather things weren't all pop and sizzle in the sack.
Well, she didn't like how, far he was being drawn into that church, which I agree with her, so...
You're sure?
She called him a flaccid, passionless mattress lump. Could be I'm misinterpreting, but I'm mostly sure.
That is the second time we've heard about him arguing with her, so...
Thanks for your time.
It doesn't mean anything, because, like I said, that church was, manipulating him, and...
Before you go, little girl, something else I should tell you.
What's that?
Everybody's all wrong about Kern. Didn't hang himself. He had help.
Well, we right there with you, Rutledge. Rutledge?
How do you know?
I was outside having a smoke when it happened. Saw two people up there. Looked like they were struggling.
Did you keep it to yourself or alert the police?
I wouldn't have called her.
Chief Pendleton got the security camera footage from my computer after I told him.
No, he did tell. I would have been like, y'all ain't gonna throw me out in the swamp.
Show me.
Wish I could. He took the hard drive.
Oh, of course. Some accounts indicate that Tad Kern wasn't alone on the TP Tower at Chief Roadside before he died. Rutledge Silhouette, park owner, told FanRage that he saw a second person atop the tower with Kern. This may indicate that someone killed Kern, but made it look like a suicide. I wouldn't put his name in the paper. That could make him a target. Okay, but like, maybe not. Okay, actor Tad Kern may have been murdered, hanged at Chief Roadside by someone else. The account of what led Silhouette Park owner suggested a second person joined Kern atop the TV tower. Silhouette claims security footage shows two people struggling. However, local law enforcement impounded the recording.
Murder makes more sense than suicide. Just need to figure out who did it and why. Maybe a disgruntled fan?
I wouldn't put it past, it's possible. Some fans go a little bit too far. Like, they stop viewing celebrities as people, or even just if you provide entertainment at all, people stop looking at you as a person, so maybe.
That's one possibility.
Sorry, miss. No one goes inside without proper authorization.
Ozzy, like, your voice is ridiculous. I can't take you seriously. It's so funny.
Don't you recognize me? I'm Phaedra from FanRage.
Okay, but like, even journalists generally aren't allowed inside a crime scene anyway. Especially if they're still investigating it. Like, I don't know how that works. Like, I don't think.
Oh, sure. You're the one accusing cops like me of covering up security footage.
My readers deserve to know what really happened up there.
I'm not at liberty to discuss details of an active criminal investigation.
Fine. Can I get a look inside Kern's motel room?
Not without proper authorization.
How do I get authorized?
Your media. I doubt you can get authorized. Proper law enforcement can contact the Cypress Knee Police Department and request a QR code for credentials.
Yeah, like, they've got, like, they've got to, like, clean, forensics and stuff? Even though it's just like that's not the actual crime scene. Because he didn't, unless they think or know that he was killed in his room and then taken to town. But the guy just said that he saw two people and it looked like they were struggling. So I don't see why this is like locked out.
I'll give them a call.
Why does it keep doing that? Like, I'm hungry. Serve police website, call police station. Now I just realized my timer didn't start, so I don't know how long this video will get.
Cypress Knee Police Department, Lurleen Pendleton speaking. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
I'm gonna tell the truth, and if they deny it, then they deny it.
I'm a blogger from FanRage. My online name is Phaedra. I'd really like some credentials to see inside Tad Kern's motel room.
Oh, yeah. You're the one claiming my husband's hiding evidence from the press. Bless your sweet little heart. Bye now.
She never actually said that. She said they took the evidence. The only one saying that y'all are doing a cover-up is you, so that makes me believe that you're covering up evidence. What the motherfucker? Okay. Wait, it just lit up. Why did it do that? What the freak? You've given me no controls. Oh. Wait, no, not that one. No, not that one. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. Back. The one in the. Oh my god. So that's like. That doesn't look right. I can't. That's not right. Hold on. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, what the. I'm just trying to move this. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just turning into like they turn yellow and hoping that means it's right. Okay.
Like I said, Miss Teague, no authorization, no access.
Here is my stinking badge.
Wait, what? Seriously? Just like that?
Totally legit.
Well, whack me in the head with a gavel and call me a swamp ape. Okay, I guess.
I. Uh. Hmm? I've never heard that before. I'm not really a southerner though, so I just live in Florida.
Interesting.
Well, she's not touching anything. Okay, I guess we are. So I thought it give you. I don't know if you needed to. Cause I really didn't want to NSA pet. Okay. Okay. Hey, tag along. Great to hear Miller's moving ahead with hard time. I've got good feelings, buddy. Good feelings. And if this doesn't work out, I've got a script for Operation Amazeballs 12 that you'll absolutely love. Not as good as 2, but so much better than 9, 10, and, well, the less said about 11, the better, right? Carrot Top and Corey Feldman really want you back in the lead role. Later, Parker Lowry. Why do I feel like that was a stab at those George Clooney movies? Like, I can't remember anybody else who was in those because I didn't actually watch them, but it's like the Ocean 11 and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like, or it could be the James Bond movies. A P. Lowry, agent for actor Tad Cohen, felt optimistic about the actor new Red Eclipse-driven prison movie. Okay, let's see what the received a policy document signed and notarized. As per your request, the Church of Us is the sole designated beneficiary. Wow, that's not suspicious. Go to Cyprus, buddy. So glad we got to show you how to go to Cyprus the other day. You on board? This train is sailing soon. Lunch tomorrow if you want. My treat down at the Watch. G-Buck. Good, gross. A new real estate project in Cyprus caught the attention of Tad Kern before his death. Town leader Gary Buckingham sent email to Kern after showing the actor around the project site. Lunch tomorrow if you want. I don't. The diet's not doing me any favors. Pine nuts make me gassy, makes for really awkward kickboxing scenes. I'm sure Tina believes it when she says she loves me. I wish it were mutual. It's not. She needs to let it go. Holding out hope like this is just not healthy. I'll make a clean break of it next time we talk. A note scrawled in black ink on top of a pizza box discovered in Tad Crane's motel room by Ramona TVs. Meet at Tower 7:30. Okay. That's... I can't... Okay. I kind of... I can't get back over there. I can't. Why? I can't get back. Things. Huh. I think... Okay, fans lost a favorite actor when Tad Kern died today, but it wasn't bad news for everyone. The Church of Us, it seems, gets a payout for his demise. In an email obtained by FanRage, Kip Stein told Kern that new insurance policy documents naming the Church of Us as sole beneficiary were signed and notarized. The Church of Us gets a sweet bonus on the death of actor Tad Kern. So before he died, an email showed Kent signed in the insurance policy naming the Church We-ists as sole designated beneficiary if he died. What the heck? Okay, insurance angle's interesting. Maybe more smoke than fire. Well, probably, but it's a detail worth noting. Not do better next time. No.
How'd it feel running into Casey Gaddis at Chief Roadside?
Just peachy. We're now pals on Instagram.
You believe Tina Gray was innocent?
Kern's post in the tablet didn't help her situation, but it wasn't enough to condemn her in the blog.
You just start
You
off
didn't
with
like
him?
Gordon Cordray much, did you?
Like, did we end off with him here?
Should have heard how he talked to me, condescending asshole.
What happened after you met Cordray the first time?
Wandered over to Hungry Chief's for a word with the movie studio folks about Kern.
Why is his hairline, like, by his ear, it looks like it's a microphone. Like, the microphone, or the headset wire or something.
Well, Mr. Cordray, just wanted to offer my condolences.
Thanks, Chief Pendleton. Tag Kern meant a lot to the church and to me personally. It's a terrible loss.
I don't believe you.
We're going to bring whoever killed him to justice. Count on that.
Got any prime suspects?
Sorry, Jack. Can't comment on an active investigation. You know the drill.
Tag Kern's dead. Someone killed him and made it look like a suicide. Maybe the ex-girlfriend had something to do with it. Can I have Ozzy's paycheck?
I don't think he makes much more than you, believe it or not. So I hear your boy's signing up for Little League.
That's right. Reggie wants to play center field.
We'll see how he does. I'll be his coach if he makes the cut.
Well, considering all the trophies you won in high school, that should be great for the team.
Thanks, Jack. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should catch up with Ozzy and compare notes before we take our next step.
I appreciate your silence on the matter of my counseling sessions with Mr. Kern.
Well, I'm changing it from now on.
Hey, it's all between him and the church. I get it.
I'm glad to hear that. Best thing for you, really. Flunking that test. Wouldn't want to give you false hope.
I'd probably surprise you.
Why are you bothering me?
Tina Gray's not a member of your freak show, is she?
Our membership roster is confidential.
Why would I want to keep talking to Remy?
Maybe Tag was right. I just didn't want to let go.
Why the struggle?
I thought he'd finally put me ahead of his devotion to the Church of Us.
The church kept a tight grip on him?
Like a miser clutching his last shiny dime.
I'm kind of suspicious of Donovan. I'm not.
So you're the Yutz who's been writing nonsense about Tag fighting with everyone before he died.
How is he the. Like, if you weren't fighting with him, then nobody would have reported it.
I'm not big on Hollywood gossip, but people in Cypress Knee still find it interesting.
I suppose it could have been worse.
Anything you want to add? I'd like to hear your side.
I just say that it was an honor and a privilege to work with Tag. He'll be missed.
Evening, Jack. Remy's sorry. Not holding right now.
How does that help me?
Remy got a little stash out by Jumper's pit. Meet later. Remy set you up.
I guess I can wait a little while longer.
You want anything else? Scout burger? Fries?
People bugging you with lots of questions about Tag Kern?
That should say warm mayonnaise.
Remy guess that goes with the territory. You got some?
How do you think Kern's death is going to affect Chief Roadside's Wonderland?
Remy thinks this puts Chief Roadside's back on the map. Everyone gonna come from miles around to see where Tag Kern off himself.
Well, son of a bitch. It's just one happy reunion after another in Chief Roadside's Wonderland.
You're not still pissed about high school, are you?
Really, I'm more angry about the jail time. You stuffed your drugs in my locker and let me take the fall.
That was a dick move on my part, yeah. A big regret, among many.
Tuck that apology in your reporter's notebook, slide the pen in the spine, and jam it all up your ass.
Tad Karen only had space in his heart for one thing. Tina Gray, Karen's girlfriend, was not that thing it would seem. Gray recently claimed she had hoped to win Karen over. Rather than lose his religion, Karen lost the girl, and maybe his life. Okay, Tad Karen's last girlfriend, Tina Gray, revealed more details of her relationship with the deceased. Gray said that she wished she could have replaced the church in Kern's devotion. I don't know. It's like I wanted to, but it feels like everything's trying to push me that way, and I don't know. Let's see what the last one says first. Okay. Mary Dixon told Jack Bella they thinks Chief Roadside will get a resurgence thanks to Kern's death. Local attraction. Okay. Fascination with celebrity death may increase business at Chief Roadside's. Remy Dixon, employee and resident pop culture nut, expressed his belief that Tad Kern's suicide will increase business. Everyone's gonna come from miles around to see what Tad Kern offed himself. That doesn't really help the investigation, though.
Yeah?
Let's not write too much about the Church of Us, okay?
I hear you, boss.
Yeah, see, that's how, like, I'm literally I'm not going to cover up for them. So when it says you can't lose the game, I'm assuming none of the three main characters can die at least. So I'm not covering up for anyone.
I spent a lot of my childhood hanging out here. Now, it's where Remy Dixon hooks me up with my fix.
And prescription drugs actually.
Pretty sure he breaks into homes in Jacksonville to get those variety packs for me. So here I am, back at the Mohawk Inn. Why rush back to the office to put the paper to bed? The more I chase the story Ross wants, the crankier I get. I know I'm paid to do the work he wants. I get that. But I'm a journalist. No matter how far I've fallen from my golden boy days, I don't want to run from real news. Maybe he'll fire me. Maybe that's okay. Working print media is such a rotten job now. No better than pushing a big rock uphill day after day. Better dig a little more while I'm still employed. Let's see what Rutledge Silloway can offer in the way of news.
Why is he standing out here all of a sudden?
Evening, Jack. Ross got you working the Tad Kern story like everybody else?
Kern's the corpse of the hour.
Must suck for you, hunting sloppy seconds behind that blogger girl.
I just can't keep up.
Don't I know that feeling? More people go by here in a day than used to go by in a year. We're lucky if a dozen stop by to refuel or grab a snack.
Time passes us all by, and we're left munching dust and love bugs in its wake.
Sad to see you settling for some out-of-towners' scraps.
What does it matter if she's from out of town?
I'm more interested in what's going on with Golden Cypress.
How's that news? Everyone knows the development's coming.
Not everyone knows that Gary Buckingham and Eula Dean are conspiring to ram a pipeline through Cypress Swamp.
Now, Jack, you want to be careful going around with your mouth half-cocked like that.
I'm no fan of hiding the truth from the people.
If you say so. Depends on how you spin it.
He's waving me off every time I bring it up.
Maybe you should take the hint.
But it's so... A local business owner hopeful that Golden Cypress will receive good PR despite the rumors of malfeasance. Sources indicate the local economy could use the influx of revenue. Rutledge Silverway, owner of Chief Roadsides, expressed concern that news surrounding the development of the Golden Cypress project is being spun. This reporter realized that will only follow truth. No swamp tree can be more gilded. That doesn't make sense. But what's the nope? Chief Roadsides is an aging leftover. Likewise, the Calliope of yesteryear versus a bright tune signifying temporary merriment and the distraction of a circus or merry-go-round. In this case, merry-go-round is media spin on the Golden Cypress project. Park owner Rutledge Silver hopes that Golden distracts and dazzles. Yeah. Despite women clinging to the Golden Cypress development by many in the community are upbeat. Local business owners are especially welcoming its promised economic potential. Rutledge Silverway, proprietor of Chief Roadside, expressed hope that the Golden Cypress development project will bring more business to him and put more dollars in his pocket. If those dollars have a little shade on them, it had been no cause for some concern. Rutledge Silverway is welcoming the new Golden Cypress development, and that's hope they can squeeze a few more dollars from coming and ruin as Chief Roadside. The end, money seems justified to me. Corruption. Well, see, it's like, it feels like the Chief Roadside not feeling any interstate love. The owner of the fatal attraction revealed that increased highway traffic has not resulted in more business. In other words, this resort is the last option where anyone would stop to visit. Like a streetwalker way past her car, Chief Roadside isn't pulling into business despite the volume of cars driving past her corner. Owner Rutledge Silver is wary to say things looking for fresher meat. I think I'm going to... I'm going to do this one.
Hi, Ross. You get my story?
I told you to stay off Golden Cypress. No one cares. If no one cares, no one reads the notice. If no one reads the notice, you have no job. Am I clear?
But...
No buts, Jack, except yours, kicked to the curb. I'm serious.
Oh, well, I guess Jack won't have a job at the end of this.
Got it. Jesus, what a dick. Can it be more obvious that he's in Buckingham's pocket? If anyone's got it worse than me in this world, it's gotta be Jim Larman. Got busted for statutory rape and drug charges after a cocaine-fueled night with a teenage girl.
Oh, is that the one that he was talking about? The case he was talking about? He used to be a part of the church and things.
I learned the hard way not to piss off the wrong woman. At least I lived to tell the tale.
Maybe not to mess with underage women and do, like, cocaine. Maybe that was, like, the bigger lesson that you should have learned. I don't know.
Always good if you're still kicking to count the scars.
Tamara's still working you over with her claws, Jack?
She just wants what's best for Reggie.
Yeah? What if she decides taking full custody is best for him?
He's still an addict. He's literally not even, like, talk about, oh, I'll go to the meetings when I can. Like, I don't feel that sorry for him if he does lose custody.
I'd let her, I guess. What do I know about being a dad? Looks like somebody finally escaped from the bathroom. Eula Dean, town planner for Cypress Knee, Gary Buckingham's co-conspirator. Be nice to get her side of the scandal.
I understand your concerns, Jack, but can't you see how good Golden Cypress would be for our town?
What? I'm no cheer.
Don't come looking for me to shake pom-poms at this little bonfire of yours.
It's important that you're on board for this, Jack. Don't lose sight of what matters most. You want the best for Reggie, right?
It's about ethics, Eula. I hate compromising what I stand for.
Deal with reality. If Golden Cypress dies on the vine, your newspaper survives another year, maybe 2. The project goes forward, you're looking at a real boost in circulation.
That's a hard truth, and maybe you're right. But I'm not wired to lie to my readers.
I hope we can count on your support going forward.
I need to be able to look at myself in the mirror every day.
Jack Bellet, we must talk.
Who the fuck is... what?
I can't wait to hear this guy raving about the evils of cheap roadsides again.
It's going to end in a cataclysm, Jack.
Everybody deals with their own personal apocalypse sometimes.
The spirits grow angrier. They will lay waste to the abominations that fester here.
If I were them, I'd be pissed too.
There's gonna be something like, what is it? What is it called? What is the original thing? Poltergeist? Is that the original one?
Flee, Jack Bellet. Take your family and escape this place while it remains within your power to do so.
I mean, you probably should listen to him because then you wouldn't be in that FBI interrogation room.
Let's not go overboard with the melodrama.
When the time comes for regrets, remember, you were warned.
Roger that.
Oh, wow. You're the newspaper reporter, huh?
I'm a reporter for the Cypress Knee Notice, yeah.
Must suck to be you.
I've never gotten over how Bellet framed me with those drugs in my locker. We'd been pals until that spring. Cost me graduating with the rest of the class. Had to settle for a GED. Past is past. Gotta wrap up this investigation, take the studio's money, and think about what's next. I'm still worried Miller's playing me.
You think?
I'm pretty sure Rut doesn't allow pets in his motel.
Guess that's an improvement over the restrictions this place had last century.
You're Casey Gaddis, right?
Sure feels like it most days.
I knew your daddy back in the day. Your mama, too.
Didn't you sell them the piece of shit used Buick?
I'll have you know that was a quality automobile with a top-of-the-line cataclysmic converter.
Wow, you are literally too stupid to be alive. How?
I think you mean catalytic converter.
Ain't got nothing to do with someone freezing up in shock.
So Jefferson Dean Gallant tells me y'all want to knock down his house and tear up the swamp for a natural gas pipeline.
Our ex-mayor's a real drummer queen sometimes.
Don't you mean drama queen?
Ain't got nothing to do with seasickness.
What?
Is Gallant telling the truth?
He's blowing it way out of context. I mean, yeah, his shack may suffer some structural indignity issues, but he can build another shack.
I suspect you meant structural integrity issues.
Ain't got nothing to do with insurance policies.
$50 a night, no pets. That means no dogs. No ferrets either.
I'm not looking for a room, Mr. Silloway.
Have we met?
Racist is real. Big surprise.
Sort of. You set a cross on fire in my family's front yard back in the day.
I am an upstanding member of the Cypress Knee Chamber of Commerce. Never been in the Klan.
It was a windy night. You didn't wear a chin strap. The hood flew off.
Wasn't me, friend. Could have been my twin brother Doyle. He ran with that crowd before they made him mayor.
This big development across the road could boost Chief Roadsides.
Maybe. Might be the last nail in our coffin, too. Of course, they might buy me out. That'd be fine.
What'd I get a boost for?
Hi, Mom.
Chief Calloway Getty. You're home for the first time in, what, 5 years? And I find out from Chief Pendleton's wife.
I meant to call. I got distracted. Sorry.
He's not holding his phone up to the ear.
Your work's important. I'm just an old retired mama in an empty nest. Don't you worry about me.
Wow, I think I need to put on my deep wading boots.
Soft boiled.
I'm just saying.
I'm in town working the Tag Kern case.
So sad. A life cut short like that. Reminds me of your father. That damn church did him in too.
Why is everybody just immediately hopping to blame Tina?
I'm no fan of the Church of Us, but it might have been the spurned girlfriend who got him killed.
I'm off to the festival. Come find me when you get a break.
I won't leave town without seeing you.
Better not. You'll make your mama cry.
Don't worry.
Casey Gaddis, it's been way too long, man. Good to see you again.
You too, Ozzy. I miss our old tabletop gaming days.
You still play much Maps and Mischief?
Sometimes, when I get a chance. It's still fun.
If you want to move back, now's the time. Golden Cypress awaits.
Yeah, that project keeps coming up. Something special?
Everyone thinks it's going to turn Cypress Knee back into a boomtown.
Hope that works out.
Boss tells us you left this town a long time ago.
Who'da figured?
Boss thinks maybe you should have stayed left.
Yeah, well, Gordo might call the shots inside that ugly bus of yours, but he's got no authority out here.
Accidents can happen anywhere.
I'm not a big fan of bullies.
You've been warned, Gaddis.
Thanks for the pep talk, Tweedledee. I should probably make another report now. Better check those receipts.
Okay, Ozzy Clendening? What? Told Casey Gaddis they believe most of the Cypress need to go to Cypress development would bring prosperity back to the town. Okay, conduct the interview secondary source what the silhouette owner of the premises of subject staff. Silhouette believes Golden Cypress developers may buy him out. Possible motive to increase property value from de facto subject shrine. Phasals, fire, ant spray, hydrogen peroxide, bandages, Wilbur's wagon dog, he delights. Okay, Source begin hoping to cash in on his morbid suicide magnet. Maybe subject suicide more of a homicide. Golden Cypress is a possible buyer. If only to improve the neighborhood by tearing down Source's premises. I don't know. I don't see him.
Yeah? Well, you're a fat-faced old man with a bad haircut.
That is a very bad haircut. It's a just a regular haircut. I mean, his hairline's kind of all over the place, but that happens.
I could use a better haircut.
Shut your face, geezer.
Careful, Jack. This kitty's got claws.
I don't have time for you geriatrics anyway. I'm taking a look at that tower.
Nothing to see there. Kern's at the morgue by now.
I'm going up there. For reasons. Shut up.
Hey, you want to peek at the tower? Go for it. I'd just as soon grab a smoke and a beer and call it a night.
Seriously?
Maybe the universe is trying to tell you something.
Never been a fan of following instructions. I'll just track down Remy and see if he can get me up that tower. Later, old dudes. The tower's gone dark. Probably because something's up there the bad guys don't want us to know. If I can find who's really behind this madness, then he won't ever cut me loose from fan rage.
I mean, but couldn't you just go somewhere else? Because you could use, like... I mean, you could use it as, like... But, like, you don't have to stay with fan rage. You can go somewhere.
Maybe it was the greasy fast food I ate on the road last night. But I had such a nightmare. Slipped, fell into a churning sea. And I gave in to despair, slipped below the surface.
What is going on?
And then the water froze into solid ice, with me trapped inside like a bug in amber.
Remy, what is you doing everywhere? Leaping lizards extravaganza. Dude, that alligator is literally the desktop icon.
Remy bet you didn't know Iran produces 90% of the world's saffron.
I'm not going to Guantanamo for loving that color, am I?
Oh, Remy just jam-packed with useful facts like that.
Got any useful facts about the tower? It went dark and I want to go up for a look around.
You help Remy? Could be Remy help you.
What have you got in mind?
Remy take care of the gator pit here at Chief Roadsides. Right now it's time to feed old Jumper.
Doesn't ring a bell.
He's a star attraction here. Big old gator.
Draws fans from yards around, does he?
Careful, Cher. Jumper hear you might hurt his feelings, yeah?
What does Jumper eat?
Big old Jumper. He can't resist a tasty chicken in a diaper. Pick up what we need from the fun and fuel.
What's so appealing about chicken in a diaper?
Really, that sounds...
Looks like a chubby little infant to that old gator. Gets him hungry every time.
Back soon.
So I had to go pick up chicken in a diaper so that he'll give me a letter. Oh my god, this dumbass mayor again.
Strikes me as odd, Miss Teague, a civilian getting information from a device locked in a crime scene?
I don't burn sources, Chief Pendleton.
I'd tread lightly on this business about the church and Kern's insurance policy, if I were you.
What's a big cold church got to fear from a little blogger like me?
So I was reading your blog. You picked up some interesting tidbits about our little town.
I do what I can to keep it fresh.
Hey, if you're curious, Dooley Quinlan played quarterback on our high school football team a few years ahead of me.
I missed that.
Can't fathom why he's not headlining the Hall of Fame.
Is Remy literally running around from
Good to see you got your boy Bellet on a tight leash.
Can you say the same about the blogger girl?
We've got an ace in the hole waiting for her. Don't sweat it.
Remy bet you didn't know a baby uses 6,000 diapers in the first two. Oh, hey, Cher.
Why'd you tell me to come get these things if you plan to be here?
Remy's a complicated man.
More like obnoxious.
Don't be grumpy, Cher. Let Remy show you feeding time with old Jumper.
You promised useful information for my help.
Right. Remy delivered on a promise. Cops got the teepee tower closed off. Took fuse for the lights. Old Jim Larman got a spare if you want to look at the crime scene.
Where's Larman now?
Remy bet you find him in Rabbit's Run, Cher. The big palmetto maze. Keeps his supplies out there. Now, Jumper?
Might as well.
Remy bet you don't know what drove old Gallant into the swamps all those years ago. Big old gator named Merle mistook Gallant's wee baby for a diaper chicken. Gator got away off into yonder swamp. Gallant, he ain't been right since.
And that is a danger about Florida. Like, people, you hear about kids getting like snatched by alligators. I'm like, you need to watch your children very carefully around here. Like, it's not a joke. I'm not even like trying to make it like. Why would you come to Florida and not expect an alligator to just be there? Even if you come from somewhere where alligators just aren't around. It's Florida. We're known for alligators for a reason. Is this the Gallant guy?
Kern's not the story. His girlfriend's not news either.
What's the story, the way you see it?
Those crazy We-ists, the movie people, even the town politicos, they're all in on a new development that's going to destroy my home.
We-ists and actors and bureaucrats, oh my! How do they hide it?
By distracting people like you with dead actors. The world needs to know about the travesty of Golden Cypress, kid. Thousands of homes, retail shops, and a natural gas pipeline.
Sounds like a recipe for economic upturn in a rundown town.
Sure, cover a dog turd with gold spray paint and it looks like a valuable nugget, until you dig a little deeper.
Why would you ask him about his... What?
Did you ever find the gator that ate your baby?
Ate my boy. Took my wife's arm. Big albino bastard named Merle. No, ain't caught him. Not yet.
Like that, okay, that would be very hard to miss. But I don't think albino animals live long because they can't hide. And because of other reasons, but like that's...
Have you given up the hunt?
Never.
Is this that dumb guy? Gallant Saloon. Are you here watching me, freak? Going to the tower? I'm taking a walk in the palmetto maze. The chief's not going to like it. Don't care. Stay safe, I'm still a big fan. Who are you? Like I said, a big fan.
Hard to trust a source who won't give up his identity. Time to make the clickbait. The hits just keep coming.
A Jefferson Dean Gallant told Vermont Antique that he thinks environmental hazards outweigh the boomtown potential of Golden Cypress. Beyond the frenzy in the wake of Tadkern's death, a Cypress Knee local wants to save a swamp. Jefferson Dean Gallant alleges that the actor's death is just a silver smokescreen for a conspiracy to ram through the Golden Cypress development. The homes and retail offerings could revitalize the town, Gallant said, but he equated that with covering a dog turd with gold spray paint. They forget about Tad Kern, a grumpy old swamp rat named Jefferson Dean Gallant cares more about muck and mosquitoes than a forgotten silver screen star. Conspirators are using Kern's death to distract from destructive developments in Cypress Swamp, Gallant claims. Cover a dog turd with gold spray paint looks like a valuable nugget until you dig a little deeper, he said. Then he didn't like that. Oh well. Was this local development bullshit on my blog page? We're not goddamn Forbes. Oh well.
Keeping busy tonight, eh?
Remy claims you keep extra fuses for the tower elevator. I want to look at that crime scene.
Hey, now look, I doubt the cops want civvies stomping around up there.
I won't touch anything. Just getting details for my story.
Oh, what the hell? Just don't tell them I gave it to you. I don't want to lose what little I've got here.
What? Can you not? Can you? Oh my fuck. Why can't I not just put the fuse in? What is this? What the heck? Like, is it gonna tell me? Jesus, comment. Okay. What? I don't think. Okay, whatever. there's somebody coughing in the background, really? Like, who else is here? Unless that's her. I don't know why I just kept putting it. It's like, obviously, it's not where it's supposed to go. It kind of looked like that it would fit there. This doesn't really seem to have a pattern at all.
That's more like it.
Oh my god.
Okay. You take care up there. Long way to fall if you trip.
Thanks, Jim. Thanks for that.
Wait, what are you doing here? Once again, breaking the rules. Bites me right on the ass.
Can't let them get away with this.
You know, you could have like used your last words to tell me who it was.
You shouldn't be snooping around here, Miss Teague.
Jim Larman's been stabbed. He's in the maze. Suspect ran this way. Same person probably killed Tad Kern.
If we catch him, maybe he'll turn evidence against Miss Gray here.
You've got it all wrong. I didn't do anything. I'd never hurt Tad.
Did she just get bigger? Oh, there goes the sheriff.
Watch it!
I'm still here. Despite someone's best efforts. So you believe me? I think you need to face the consequences for what you've done. That's all. Making a dangerous choice here. Don't know what's waiting up top. Kern's dead. Larman's probably dead. I couldn't save everybody when the letter fell. Got to stop him before anyone else dies. Hope I live long enough to make another post. Up we go.
Well, now we know what they meant by, like, there's not many people left around. Okay. But that wasn't her fault. That's whoever the killer was. I hope you know how to fight running after this man.
Damn, you're persistent. Must be in the blood.
It's gotta be the,
Who are you?
It's either Anonymous or the guy from the church.
Everything I've done has been for the good of the Church of Us.
How does killing Kern and Larman help your goddamn church?
The church held a significant insurance policy on Mr. Kern's life. Suicide would nullify it. Murder, on the other hand, means millions. We owe you so much for helping bring this crime to light.
I hope you got a recorder, girl.
You used me to fatten the church coffers?
If you'd like, I'll be happy to.
Share the wealth. Turn our torpid town into a dynamic engine of modern commerce.
Only if we can keep our dealings well concealed.
Have a little faith, Eula. The church won't let us down.
It's not the church I'm worried about. Romana Teague could...
Wreck it all if you want, but that'd be a mistake. The church can make you rich. We can be a powerful ally and a devoted friend.
I've seen what the church does to its friends. All in the name of greed.
Greed? You've graduated from the kiddie pool. You're swimming in the big blue sea, and it's not...
All bad. All of them. And if we can't stop their schemes, we'll lose Cypress Swamp.
They'll obliterate our sacred tribal lands.
We can't do this all on our own. Between the crazed cult fanatics and dirty politicians, we're totally outgunned.
The spirits won't abide this madness, and that blogger girl can help us. She's just got to...
Get your mind right. We're so much closer than you think, Romana. Let me help you. Let me try to make up for all the lost years.
Oh my god, they're gonna try to say this is her dad.
What are you babbling about? We never met before today.
Casey Gaddis got it all wrong 20 years ago. Boyd Conover's not your father. I never loved your mother.
Missed it.
But she pleased me, and she proved useful in getting Conover out of my way.
Why would Mom lie to me all this time?
Because that's your dad. Like, who would admit to that?
Shame, I expect. The burden of a troubled conscience. I'm not so weak.
You need to face the consequences of your actions.
Just remember, little girl, immortality is the only option.
Why would he do that? Why claim he's my father and then jump to his death? Why do any of this? It makes no sense. So much blood on his hands, and it goes back years. He used me to get what he wanted, just like he used Casey Gaddis. Well, Gaddis isn't much of a martyr. He wrecked Mom's life, and poor Boyd Conover got caught in the crossfire. Immortality is the only option. I've heard that bit of We-ists gibberish before. Judging from that corpse down there, guess mortality was a perfectly viable second option.
Rutledge bet you didn't know neutering a ferret too young causes them to get cancer. So I say snip all the ferret babies. Right, Jumper? Jumper? Shit, not again!
Meanwhile, at the Cypress Knee Town morgue, doctors examine the body of Tag Kern.
That's odd. Tag Kern never got an appendectomy, according to his records. Yet here's a scar.
Huh. Remember Ray Joe Swayhill? He got an emergency appendectomy a few years back.
Oh, yeah, right. So?
He won a Tag Kern lookalike contest at the Founders Day Festival back in 1997.
Oh my god, I was right. I was saying, what if it's not Tag Kern? Hold it, okay.
Wait, so everyone's freaking out about the wrong dead guy?
Might be worse than that. Ray Joe's brother Jack is in drawer 3. Ozzy Clendenning called it in as an accidental death.
So where's the real Tag Kern?
Okay, I know maybe we were coming to the end, but I don't know. I don't know. What do you mean, Act 1? Right? You dab the glistening droplets off your forehead with a cloth.
Remember where you're sitting.
of course, it's an episodic game. I was wondering why when I bought this, it was like, you bought this season pass. And I was like, what the fuck you mean season pass? Like, because when I think of a season pass, I think of multiplayer games. Like Xbox type, you know, and PlayStation and stuff like that. Like, but I knew I was right. I was like, I bet you he's not. Like, I don't know if I said it in the first part of this Let's Play, or if I said it in the demo video, but I was like, what if it's not Kern? Because you find an ID on him, I guess, and you don't see anyone else, like, so yeah, that must be him. But I was like, I wonder what if this is. And then they went with the whole, like, oh, the cult leader is your dad, which I'm not surprised because obviously her mom was involved with the church. This is, how could they leave us on a cliffhanger like that? I don't know why I had so much trouble with that word. Are these like Kickstarter people? Black Shell Me, hey, I actually know. Yeah, it must be Kickstarter people because then Black Shell Media is like, I used to follow it on my Tumblr when I actually had one. So if you're interested in indie games at all, you like a few of the indie games I played, like I've even found out about because they like reblogged, like, you know, some post about it. So if you're interested in that. MMO Ventures, I don't know. I'm just waiting to see. Maybe we'll get, I don't know, like a teaser for part 2. So here, can I get, okay. Okay, it is. That was a lot. Like, okay, so not only did Tag Kern look like who apparently is a dead body, but he had that look like also has a twin brother, which maybe it feels like someone should have put that together when they found the brother dead, because I don't know, I thought it sounded unlikely, the story that he gave about him shooting the concrete or whatever and hitting himself in the eye, but I didn't want to say anything because I was like, I have like no reason to really disbelieve this story, so I just let it go and I wasn't going to comment. But now I think Ollie is in on it. And I chose to say Tina because I feel like the game is trying too hard to make her look like a suspect. So I'm gonna like give her the benefit of the doubt right now, but I don't know, until we finish like the game completely, which I don't even know when part 2 is gonna come out. So if you know, I can stay updated on the game, please let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Where's my